Hey Angela, this is Frank from Max Digital, and as I mentioned, I wanted to shoot you over this quick video with some specific things that you guys can do yourselves to help bring in more business just by better utilizing both your website and your Google Business Profile. Alright, so I see you guys are a HV company in the Richmond area, so I had done a Google search on HVAC Repair Richmond VA, and here's the search results page that comes up, and since 90% of the people never click past the first page, if you're looking to grow your business, you're going to want to get into as many of the 3 different sections of this page as possible. So the top section here is the Google advertiser. So if you're not looking to pay Google advertising dollars, then you're going to want to get into the second and third sections of this page. And so the second section here is known as the Google Map Pack, and usually consists of the 3 businesses with the strongest Google Business Profile. You can see there's a fourth here, but this company is paying to be here. But to get into the Map Pack, there's really 2 different things that you need to do. One is to keep your Google Business Profile active, which involves continuing to get customer reviews, uploading photos to the site regularly or to the profile regularly, as well as you're going to want to utilize this full 750 character space here to describe the business and embed some local buyer intent keyword phrases in there. So keeping the profile active is one thing. The second thing you're going to do is make sure that your business is listed across the internet more times than these competitors are. And so you need to look and see how many online directories these companies are registered with and beat them in that number, basically, so that when Google sends out its web crawlers to see which are the most frequently mentioned HVAC repair companies in the Richmond area, they will see you as one of them. So there's thousands of directories out there like Yelp.com, Nextdoor.com, just to name a few. Many of them are free to join. It just takes time to go out and enter in your business name, address, and phone number into all those directories exactly the same way so that you begin to outnumber these competitors. So 30 to 40% of the traffic is going to go to the businesses listed in this map pack, so it's critical if you are looking to grow that you get into this section. The next section down is known as the organic listings, and to rank high in the organic listings, it's based on the strength of your content and your backlinks profile. So I want to compare your content and backlinks profile to the number 1 site after you get past those directory sites like Angie's, Expertise, and Yelp, I think it was. You have Eveready Service Experts, so they're number 1 HVAC website in the Richmond area. So let's compare your content and backlinks to that website. All right, so looking at your content here, one thing I wanted to point out was that Google does look for 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage for you to be considered an authoritative site or an expert in your niche. You do have less than that here, so I would recommend adding some more content to your site. It's very important that the content that you add is dense with local buyer intent keyword phrases. So these are the words that people are actually frequently typing into the Google search bar and the phrases that you would like your site to be found for. The more these keywords are mentioned in your content, the more relevant Google is going to see your site to the search phrase. So that is what I wanted to show you on content. Let's just take a look here at, I use this site here called Airifs. You can see up here to look at different websites. So capitalcityheat.com is your website, and I looked at you're currently ranking for 200 keyword phrases, and so these are some of the more I guess well-positioned rankings that you have. And you can see you are ranking for when somebody Googles your name directly, you're actually ranking number 2 position for that. But some of these other ones here, these are not local buyer intent keyword phrases because they reference what I guess kind of the it's not even really the service in this case. What you're looking for is this one here is almost like a local buyer intent keyword phrase because it references the location as well as, in this case, it's not necessarily the service, it's not heat pump repair, but it's close. What you really want to see is something like HVAC. Basically, this is a local buyer intent keyword because this is what somebody might type into the search bar if they were looking for a HVAC company in Midlothian. All right, so let me show you your competitor site here. They're currently ranking, this is Eveready Service Experts.com, currently ranked for 1,171 keyword phrases. And you can see this one is kind of more a local buyer intent. Again, service and location. Same thing for many of these here. And you can see, you get to Richmond here, furnace repair, AC repair, air conditioning service, Richmond. There's a lot of searches being done, obviously, in the Richmond area. And so that if you have these built into your content, at a fairly frequent rate, it's going to be very easy for Google to notice that your content is relevant to what was being searched for. And so that's what the goal should be when you're structuring how you lay out your content. And then also, besides content, besides having more words per page than your competitors have, and having more of those local buyer intent keyword phrases built into your content, the other thing I wanted to show you was, or talk about quickly, was your backlinks profile. So backlinks are just links from other websites over to your website. They give legitimacy to your site in Google's eyes because they act as an endorsement of your site. So Google sees that when another company has linked their site to yours, that means that your site must be relevant or somewhat important, especially if it's coming from a site that is, related to your industry or niche. And so in this case, Google is a popularity contest, like I said before, and so you want to have more backlinks than your competitor has. In this case, you have 150 backlinks. Your competitor has 667. So backlinks add power to your site. Google rewards you if you have more of those links for the reasons I talked about, and they also can penalize you if the links that you have are not coming from quality sites or from unrelated, industry related type sites. So you can tell if a site is a spammy site or an authoritative or trusted site based on the site's DR score. So in this case, you have a DR score of 9, which isn't too bad. A really good site has a DR score of 30 or higher. So you'd want to continue to focus on not only building more backlinks, but making sure that you're getting links from sites that have higher DR scores that will bring up your DR score. So that's really what you need to focus on. If you structure your content appropriately and you build in quality backlinks to your site that you link to, that's going to get you into this towards the top of this organic section here, especially if it's designed to beat out your competition, meaning you have more backlinks than your competitors do from higher quality sites, and you have more content than your competitors do. You're going to rank at the top. So that's what you do. And if you can get into the map pack as well by doing some of the things I mentioned earlier, that you're going to be able to doubly participate in all that volume. And just to show you, here's kind of just Richmond alone for some of the HVAC type of searches. That's a lot of volume that you'd be able to participate in. Basically, every time you're on the home page, the first page of the results, you can expect to get 5 to 10% of that volume coming to you. So the more times you're on it, the more you can multiply that traffic coming to you. Hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you don't mind, just respond to the email to let me know that you watched the video and whether you found it helpful. I'd greatly appreciate that. Thanks so much. Have a great day, and I look forward to hearing from you.